1. What is the primary activity described in the poem? A. Sailing out on fishing boats. B. Hauling in a seine net from the sea. C. Repairing the fishing nets on shore. D. Preparing a large fish market. 2. What is the atmosphere of the beach described as just before sunrise? A. Wind-swept and cold. B. Rain-soaked and stormy. C. Moon-soaked and rhythmic. D. Sun-drenched and busy. 3. What do the lidless eyes of the captured fish reflect? A. Intense anger. B. Extreme joy. C. Bewilderment. D. Calm acceptance. 4. What is the traditional dish prepared by the summoned cooks? A. Fried fish and rice. B. Steamed vegetables. C. A fish broth or fish tea. D. Roasted corn. 5. What is the main idea of the poem regarding fishing? A. Fishing is a dangerous, solitary job. B. Fishing is only about economic gain. C. Fishing is a communal, rhythmic effort that culminates in a celebratory, culturally rich feast. D. The most important part of fishing is the silence. 6. Who are the main characters performing the fishing activity? A. European sailors. B. Caribbean fishermen. C. Local tourists. D. Market vendors. 7. Who is summoned to the beach by the celebratory sound? A. The village elders. B. The local government. C. The fish. 7. Who is summoned to the beach by the celebratory sound? A. The village elders. B. The local government. C. The fish tea cooks. D. The children of the village. 8. Where does the fishing process take place? A. On the open sea far from shore. B. In a deep river estuary. C. On the moon-soaked beach. D. In the village market square. 9. Where are the fishermen located culturally? A. On the Mediterranean coast. B. In the South Pacific Islands. C. In the Caribbean Islands. D. On the coast of West Africa. 10. Who is the author of the poem Hauling in the Seine? A. Roger Stevens. B. Brian Patton. C. John Lyons. D. Jacob Sam LaRose. 11. Why is the rhythmic nature of the hauling significant? A. It helps the fishermen stay awake. B. It emphasizes the organized, communal effort required to pull the heavy net. C. It makes the fish dizzy and easier to catch. D. It is a new technique recently adopted. 12. Why do fishermen blow conch shells? A. To scare away predators in the water. B. To warn other fishermen to stay away. C. To signal the successful catch and summon the cooks for the communal meal. D. To celebrate the setting of the moon. 13. Why is the fish broth specifically mentioned as being good for the brain? A. To emphasize its spiritual significance. B. To suggest it is magically potent. C. To highlight a cultural. 13. Why is the fish broth specifically mentioned as being good for the brain? A. To emphasize its spiritual significance. B. To suggest it is magically potent. C.
To highlight a cultural belief about the nutritional and mental benefits of the traditional dish. D. To indicate it is only served to scholars. 14. How do the fish tea cooks arrive at the beach? A. They sail in on small boats. B. They are already waiting patiently. C. They arrive clamoring, noisily, with pans and calabashes. D. They are silently summoned by a written message. 15. How is the seine net described as being brought to shore? A. Slowly and with great difficulty by one person. B. Effortlessly by a large machine. C. Rhythmically by a group of fishermen. D. By the tide pushing it onto the sand. 16. When does the activity of hauling the net take place? A. In the middle of the afternoon. B. Just before sunrise. C. At midnight. D. Right after lunch. 18. What implements do the cooks bring with them to prepare the broth? A. Forks and knives. B. Spoons and cups. C. Pans and calabashes. D. Spatulas and grills. 19. Why does the poem include the preparation of the fish broth in the narrative? A. To show the wastefulness of the fishing. B. To introduce a new set of characters. C. To emphasize that the fishing effort culminates in a cultural feast and communal connection. D. To describe a scene of conflict. 20. How is the celebration of the successful catch demonstrated? A. By selling the fish immediately. B. By lighting fireworks. C. By blowing conch shells. D. By holding a prayer meeting. 21. What is the significance of the event taking
20. What is the significance of the event taking place on a moon-soaked beach? A. It indicates the fishermen are superstitious. B. It establishes a beautiful, almost magical atmosphere for the communal tradition. C. It means the fishermen cannot see clearly. D. It suggests the moon controls the tides.